What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Burnout Brighter podcast.
Matt.
No, what? Oh, what? Oh, my God.
I just wanted to mess you up. I'm sorry. It's nothing.
This is episode 75. Stress levels are already through the roof. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. My name is Matt, and apparently I'll be your host for this evening's event. I'm joined, as always, by my lovely co-host, Darren.
Hey.
What was that?
That was a non-committal parody
I'm
of
sorry.
your
I'm good.
hey,
Okay.
but with like a lower voice and insanity.
That sounds like Eeyore got into the Viagra. And my other lovely co-host, Destinee.
Hey.
And I'm super, super excited this week because we are super excited. I'm going to keep going. Super excited to have Assemble, Mr. Matt from Assemble, joining us once again. Thank you. And why did you decide to come back?
Because we're amazing.
Hey.
Oh, my God. That was the hey I was looking for from Darren.
I don't know why I'm back.
Well, we're very, very glad that
Well,
I got
thanks for
nothing
coming
going
back.
on.
Wow.
Thank you for having me, Des, allowing me
You're
to
welcome.
come back.
I know. I thought about
I
it.
figured this was not an easy decision because
hard.
Matt seemed okay with it. Oddly enough, Matt is the one doing the requesting, and Des is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I never request.
Yeah. No, I've got that much figured out.
Matt, where can people check you out if they want to hear more from you? What's your whole deal? To remind people.
Yeah. YouTube.com/Assemble Show, doing weekly content covering all things gaming news, and gaming updates. Wherever you want to look, go to youtube.com/Assemble Show or check me out on Twitter. Twitter.com/Assemble_Show. And that's it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but lots and lots of wrestling content too. If you're into wrestling.
Yes, and I have a full WWE coverage as well, like every single week too.
How dare you not know your own content, Matt?
No, I'm just tired, man. Just tired.
What time is it for you?
It's only 8:30 in the morning.
You weak bitch. Okay, sorry.
I ain't no weak bitch, man. Hours.
Yeah, please go check out Matt's content. He makes some really, really cool stuff, and he goes up multiple times a week, so make sure to check it out.
You tried to sneak that in while Matt was still talking, like I wasn't going to hear it? Like, you're weak, bitch.
You're not listening to me.
No, I'm listening. I got
This is exactly the energy I wanted going into this episode, so go through Matt a sub. He's getting closer to 1,000, so let's go back him up. Do that shit, please and thank you. But as always, we are going to start with a round of random questions. I'm going to ask Matt a question before we throw him to the wolves and ask him to ask us random questions back, which he may or may not have prepared for after last time.
I forgot about this piece.
Yep. Matt, are you ready for your question?
Go.
Okay. Matt, if you had to choose a vegetable that best encompassed your entire being, which vegetable do you think you are and why?
Can it be a fruit too, or just vegetable?
No, I said vegetable.
Why do you get to change anything? No, he said vegetable.
I'm just
There's
trying
a
to
lot
help
of
you. I was just trying to help you.
Listen,
how's that helping me?
I
You've
don't know because
confused me
I'm
more.
sorry. I was going to say a kumquat, but
A kumquat. Wow, for me or for you?
For you.
Why? Now, okay, pass. I want to know why Des thinks I'm a kumquat.
You can't pass. You gotta answer.
No, I'm not passing
We gotta
fully.
talk about
but
this later, Matt. We'll talk about
you
this
tagged in and you're like,
later. Okay, go.
You're kumquat.
I like to use that as an insult for people, so now I'm also curious, because I'll usually call somebody a kumquat if they're being annoying, and now I just wonder why Destinee thought of kumquat for a good old Assemble here, but I mean, that's a whole thing.
Vegetable. There's so many, and maybe I should just go look in my fridge right now. I'm trying to think. I just go with tomato. Why? It's just soft and
that's
juicy.
a fruit.
Oh, damn. What? No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, they are, dude.
Oh, wait, it is. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
They have seeds.
That's why I asked. I was trying to help you.
I kumquat that one.
Yeah, you did. You kind of kumquat that one a lot. That's why I said, can you do fruit? Because, a lot of people think of, like, certain vegetables as fruit. I was trying to help you out.
There you go. Thank you. I don't know. I'm just going to say broccoli.
All right, why?
That's a vegetable. I don't know. Because Because you can mix it in. You can put it in with a lot of dishes. It can go with lots of different things that you're making. You can have it with your rice and with your steak on the side. You can add broccoli to the dish.
Right?
Put some
Thank
cheese
you.
on
That's
it.
the word. Which you can put cheese on it. You can just douse it in cheese if you want to. Versatility.
When I think of broccoli, I just think of a very solid foundation, a very strong, stalk, and then just blossoms up above. So, Assemble, I think that's a good call for you.
Now we have to. Thank you, but we have to find out why kumquat.
Later.
Okay.
So remember, Assemble, you have a round of questions to ask us now. If you want to turn this around on her and get down on this kumquat debacle, she can't avoid it then.
Oh boy.
Well,
what do you want to ask? Who do you want to start with, and what do you want to ask?
Oh, we'll let Darren go first, so that it's not. So it's just easy on him. I saved Des for later, just like last time.
Oh man.
Yeah. Darren.
Yes.
My fellow. If you are driving, you are going through the drive-through of the Tim Hortons.
Okay.
You've got the choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the muffin, or you can go with the donut.
Okay.
What do you pick and why?
That's not even a question. That is it's donut all the way.
Because it has a hole.
Hey now. This is a Christian PG podcast right here. This is
Go on, kumquat.
Donut.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of the hole?
No.
Or just like okay.
Oh my god. That just reminds me. Okay, this is going to be a little rated R, but I didn't know how else it worked. I saw this thing on my Facebook feed. You know how it shows you random stuff. I'm sorry I have to talk about it because you said donut.
No,
it's going to be fine. Okay, so it's this thing.
I saw this thing on the internet.
Listen, it was on my Facebook feed. I don't know why. It's like Wish shows me a lot of weird stuff. So it was like a morning wood cleaner, and I didn't understand what that was because it was just shaped like a donut. Do you guys understand what that is? As a female, I don't know how that would work.
It's sometimes when you wake up in the morning and there's too much dew on your on your plants in the backyard, you can go take that out and get all the dew off of your branches.
With the donut-shaped thing?
Yeah. You just think about it. So, Darren, why donut?
So donut because they're just better than muffins. I don't know. I've just been dreaming about donuts this whole time. For like a month, I've just wanted nothing but donuts.
I know what I'm getting you for your birthday. I'm getting you a donut-shaped. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A donut-shaped muffin?
No, a donut-shaped thing to help.
That'll be very. That's good because I have a lot of plants that need to be cleaned.
All right, Assemble. Who's next?
Oh, I'll go with Des. Let's keep the glory hole conversation going here. For
I love it.
Yeah, all right.
The energy.
All right, Des. I'm gonna stick on this train here.
Okay.
Talking about muffins and donuts alike. Now, when you do get a muffin,
where am I getting it from?
Doesn't matter where you're getting it from.
You said
no, because if I pick a place, you're gonna just bash the plate. What if you got it from a? Okay, fine. You get like this weirdo hipster localized muffin. Okay, from a muffin conglomerate. Okay, that's where you went.
Is it organic?
And you were. Yeah, it's like totally like super organic.
Is it
and you walk in there, all they sell is like green tea and 1 coffee and 4 muffins.
Oh, that sounds okay. That's great. Okay, where are the muffins? Well, if all they sell is muffins, then I'm getting a muffin.
You've got the scarf on and you've got your hat and you're like, oh, I don't even know where I am. It's fine.
Man, that Destinee
you walk into this place,
gets better.
Does it get better now? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that Des walks
like that.
So Des walks into the muffin conglomerate and she requests for muffin. Des, are you the type of person that will sit with the muffin and just eat it from the top and that's it? Or do you split it apart?
I don't like muffins.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I don't. I don't ever buy muffins. But
okay, I'm tagging Matt in. No. I'm going to think of something else for you. You sit down. Matt.
Yeah.
I throw that question to you because you'll give me an actual answer. When you eat a muffin like a normal person from Tim Hortons,
right?
Would you rip the muffin apart? So you got the muffin top and the bottom. Would you separate it, or you just go in for it all the way?
There's a technique that I like to do with my muffins, and what I'll do is I'll rip the top clean off, right? I'll take the head right off the body, and then I'll eat the body first, and then save the top for last, because then it's kind of, I get that, like, I like the chocolate chip muffins from Tim Hortons. Those are my go-tos. And the chocolate chip muffins have that like crystal sugar on top with the chocolate chips and stuff. So I'll go through the body, but get all the soft stuff out of the way, and then I just chow down the top as a whole, like almost like it turns into a donut without the whole. The whole I have to make myself. Sounds like
something a sociopath would do.
Yeah.
Especially if you just edit out that part where Matt just says, "I like to rip the head off clean, and then I eat that, and I leave the body for later."
Sorry, were we talking about muffins?
No, it's fine. Just you and your quote issues. Des.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a better question, not food related.
Okay.
Because I clearly won't win that conversation. You go to the mall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this fair?
Yes.
Okay. Do you shop, Des?
Yeah. Online. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
When the malls are open and available and you go with people, what about the shopping experience do you hate the most? What grinds your gears?
Can I answer this for her?
Okay, go ahead, Matt. I want to see what Matt's going to say.
The people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I figured that Des was just like, I just hate that there are people around me.
Yeah.
And do you wonder too, Des, in your head, like, what are all these idiots doing? Why are you here when I'm here?
Well, only when people like take forever to shop and like they're not buying anything. Like you could tell they're just there because they had nothing else to do. Like I'm the type of shopper who like I know what I want, so I go to the store, I get it, and I leave. Like I don't like to like linger around and look around.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, that was a chaotic round of questions, which I expected, and I'm glad that this is the energy we're coming into this podcast with. Let's go around and talk about what we've been up to, what we've been playing. Assemble, let's start with you. What have you been playing lately? What have you been up to?
Okay. So last night I tried Control for the first time on my PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
I'm maybe an hour into it. Really interesting game. Very different. I had no expectations. I really didn't even look at the reviews that much when it originally came out. But I am interested. And number one, it's beautiful. Like that is a gorgeous game, really well built. The intro and like the way they are starting off the stories, the narrative, like I just really like the pacing of it so far. And it's a really interesting take of like how to open a game and start a game. They just kind of throw you in. And yeah, you're kind of off and trying to figure everything out and understand what's going on around you. So yeah, I've been trying to Control. I've been playing, just going through a little bit of my back catalog, going back through God of War a little bit more now that we have basically because we have a ton of games because a lot of games have updates right now. Mm-hmm. It's been a good time and a fun time to actually go back and try a bunch of stuff. So Division 2, God of War, Control. Those are probably my main ones right now, mostly just because they've gotten 4K 60 updates.
And I know that Control specifically had a PS5 version just come out, but are you noticing like a significant difference in playing things like God of War and The Division on your PS5?
I'm playing Division and I'm playing Division 2 on my Series X.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's beautiful. Like I know they did an update probably, I want to say like 6 months ago or something, where they did update some of the graphics, but now with the full 60 frames per second, it's smooth. And it's really, really fun to get back into. With God of War, I'm not noticing it as much, to be honest. Mm-hmm. I just think it was just always a pretty game. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. So it's still beautiful. And yeah, the 60 is nice on it, but I don't think, because Kratos moves relatively slow, you're walking around other than combat.
Right.
I don't think the 60 is as necessary, but hey, I'm not complaining. I love it.
Yeah. I've been curious to check out God of War myself, actually, now that update has dropped. So it's interesting to hear that it's not like massive. But I like
to me, anyways, right? Yeah.
That game was gorgeous to begin with. Then like I completely agree with the kind of the slower movement outside of combat. So I'm really curious to go back to it and check. But I'm happy you're liking Control. Darren really loved Control. I really liked it until it fell apart a little bit for me. But Darren's a huge Control fan, so
yeah, it was
nice.
probably like one of my favorite. Did it come out 2019? Was that when it came out?
Yep.
Or was it 2020?
Yep. 2020.
Yeah.
2020.
2020, really?
Wasn't it?
I think that was a 2019 game,
Yeah.
and then it.
I think it was ended.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it was like one of my favorite
yes, you're right.
games
Sorry,
of the year,
August
2019.
August 2019. You're right.
Yeah, it was definitely like probably my game of the year of 2019, just because of the story and the atmosphere. And I do think the combat was really fun, despite when I played it there being a glitch that like prevented you from even upgrading some of the weapons. So
Really?
when I get my PS5, I am definitely going to replay the game and play the DLC. And experience the way that I feel like I remember the game playing, not the way the game actually played, which was like trash.
Yeah, it had a bit of a buggy launch. All right, awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for updating us on what you've been up to. Destinee, what about you? What have you been playing or watching or doing?
I honestly have just been packing a lot and like cleaning my place because we have like maybe 3 weeks until we leave. So I haven't really been playing anything. I went back to watching Van Helsing, which is becoming garbage. But other than that, now I just have to vent about it for a second. Okay, so like, all right, at the beginning, like there's a scene where like the vampires, like they're really strong and they break through like this fucking like chain linked fence thing, right? And they like get through, which makes sense because like that's not gonna hold vampires out, right?
Right.
So then like somewhere else, like there's another chain link fence, the same gate. And they close the door to that gate and the vampires just stop. They don't try to get through. Like they can't get through. Like it's stopping them from coming through.
How many seasons is this?
It's like 4 seasons and it's like
Oh Jesus.
We're on the 4th season, but the 5th season coming out is the last one. And I was like, did nobody realize how stupid that was? Yeah.
There was no reasoning like, oh, this fence is made out of garlic or something.
Nothing. They just closed the gate, and it was like, all right, we're safe. What?
Is this on the CW? Because that sounds like some CW writing.
That sounds like a CW
it's
thing.
On
yeah.
Netflix.
Well, we'll solve it next week.
It's on Netflix on the Sci-Fi channel. Like it's a sci-fi show. But yeah, I was just like, the fuck? Like, just open the gate. Like it was, and like they have special powers, so like they can heal, like they don't die unless like you cut off their head or take out their heart, and they can walk out in the sun. So literally, there's nothing stopping them from opening the gate and just going through.
Freaking walls in my way. Well, I guess we go home.
There's a door here. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, done here.
Tune in next week. How does Veronica get around the door?
Yeah, so it's just gotten like
a vampire's greatest weakness.
Yeah.
Hey, in vampire mythology, you have to be let into a place. So maybe they're arguing that they needed to be let in through the door.
That's way too deep for like a CW level show. No.
They kicked down the same type of gate to get into the compound. And then towards the end of the show, when the people were running away, the dude just closed the gate of another area. And they were just like, okay. I guess
maybe halfway through, one of them had like found the vampire manifesto and realized that they can't be let into places. They can't just go through places. They have to be let in. All right. Well, Dusty, I'm sorry that Van Helsing seems to have fallen off a cliff, as TV shows are likely to do the longer that they run on. But you know, hopefully the last season will be good.
Yeah.
Aaron, what about you?
Huh?
Yeah. What have you been playing?
Okay.
Yeah. See.
So I would be remiss if I did not mention that I was chatting with my mom, and she very much wanted to share the fact that she's been playing Concrete Genie, and because you mentioned it in the you mentioned the Concrete Genie in the last podcast, and so she decided to play it, and she says it's absolutely amazing. She like cannot put it down. Super addicted to it.
I haven't picked it up yet, so I'm super stoked that she's enjoying it. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, and I was watching her play it a little bit, and it's really, really nice. I have been playing, of all games, I've been playing Luigi's Mansion 2. So not even the third one. I've been playing the second one.
What the heck?
Um,
Not really.
You literally bought the third one and barely played it.
Because
I don't know what's going on, but I also want to say, what the heck?
Luigi is a
What?
Mario character in Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yo, oh, what? I can't believe you just came for me. I know who Luigi is. Yeah.
Hey, Destinee, hold on, Darren. Before you you continue on with
God.
Luigi's Mansion 2. Destinee, I have a quick question for you.
Who's Luigi?
No. I know Darren would know about this and probably Assemble too. But I was reading about this character called Ophelia. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her. She's from Hamlet.
Wow, that's so lame. You're so lame.
Anyways, Darren, go on. Luigi's Mansion 2.
Darren, Luigi's Mansion.
Yes, Luigi's Mansion 2. It's because I've never played Luigi's Mansion 2. So I'm like, if I gotta play Luigi's Mansion 3, I gotta play Luigi's Mansion 2 first. And so I've been playing
sense.
more, right?
Do you think it breaks the narrative?
Honestly,
if you don't play well, I didn't know what happened in this second.
How did he catch those ghosts?
Vacuum ghost chasing. How does he do it?
well, I mean, I
Maybe
can't. I
he thought
can't.
there was some lore to it.
I know. I just love the idea of Darren sitting there and booting up going, oh, I can play the third one. Nah, I don't know what happened in the second one.
Hey, I played. I did. I started the third game, and I was like, Luigi has all these tools, and they don't explain where these tools came from. He didn't get them in the first game. I gotta play the second game to find out how he got his tools.
That's right, Darren. You find out everything, okay, before you move forward. Don't listen to these two.
But anyways, Luigi's Mansion 2 is fun, but it's not as fun as the first Luigi's Mansion because the game is on the 3DS and it's really missing a second stick. So vacuum control is quite a problem. But other than that, it's also a little annoying because it's mission based, and basically you'll be exploring a mansion, and then like every 2 feet, EGAD will call you and explain to you what you're supposed to be doing in the next room. It's from that era of Nintendo where Nintendo was bending over backwards to hold your hand at every step of the way. And I'm glad Nintendo's kind of moved away from that in their more recent games on Switch. But it's still a fun game, and now I know where Luigi's tools came from.
There you go.
See, that's all that really matters. Like,
you can rest easy now when you go into Luigi's Mansion 3.
Aaron, I'm really happy for you. I know you have a little OCD when it comes to playing games.
Turns on the third one, and he goes, "Oh, it all makes sense now."
That's where this hammer came from.
That's where the hammer's from.
This dustpan. Now I understand that Luigi went through months of depression and saving from his part-time job at Home Depot to buy this dustpan.
Matt asked Darren in like a month ago, so how do you like Luigi Mansion 3? It's not as good as the second one, I'll tell you that.
That's exactly what he's gonna say. Oh my god.
It's got some plot holes.
No, I have a feeling I'll like the third one better. I have this feeling. It's gonna recapture that Luigi's Mansion magic. And it's going to be very clear. Anyways, Matt, what are you up to?
Yeah, Matt, what are you up to?
Yeah. I played through Nuts. That was a awesome little indie game. I had a lot of fun with that. Like I mentioned in our review, there was a bunch of frame rate issues as the game went on, but like it's one of the most interesting games I think I've ever played. Like it's almost like Firewatch meets Squirrels.
Like squirrels.
So that just sounds like chaos. Firewatch meets squirrels. Okay.
Yeah, it was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. I've been playing through more Temtem, and I'm finally getting to the last island that's currently available because that game is still in early access. And I went on a quest to try and find this blue platypus Temtem called Platypet. It was actually one of the quote unquote leaked new gen Pokemon. Back when Sword and Shield were coming out, that people were like, oh, here's the new water starter. But obviously that wasn't the case. So apparently Temtem went ahead and like reached out because there were so much people online that were like, this blue platypus. So they actually worked with the creator to bring the platypus into their game instead.
Oh my god.
So yeah, super dope. So I went on this quest to find this friggin' platypus, and after so much searching, I finally found it. So I have a new best friend. His name is Platypet. Nice. He's adorable. And the game's a lot of fun. It's friggin' hard, man. Like I've blacked out in that game so many times, but I missed this kind of challenge, so I'm having a lot of fun with it, which is what I said last week.
Why did you black out?
Like I lost. Like my whole team got wiped multiple
Oh,
times.
so you don't just go on like an alcoholic bender in the game with your Poke Pets?
You know what? Funny you should ask. Every bar that I've gone into, I've been able to ask for alcohol, and funnily enough, they've all turned me away because I'm underage. But I keep asking for it, hoping that they'll give it to me.
One day
hell?
they'll serve me.
One day. Yeah, the writing in the game is pretty funny, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's nice to actually have a challenge in this kind of style of game again. Because
Yeah.
Pokemon has not had that in a long time. But yeah, Senna and I have continued to play Sackboy. That game continues to be great. It's just so much more creative than I think I was expecting out of like a Little Big Planet platformer, which is not to throw shade. It's just like my expectations were not high, but the way the use of
That's
music,
one game I got. That's one game, man. I got to get in. I have not tried is Sackboy. I'm waiting for it to actually go on sale and I can pick it up because that is one game on PS5. Where I'm like, okay, this looks pretty fun, and I was never big into Little Big Planet before. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those games where I would pick it up, I dabble in the creation, but I really just wanted to be able to have like a linear platformer. So
Yeah.
it sounds like the new one is pretty much that on top of like all the crazy creations.
yeah, like it's like the closest thing to Super Mario 3D World that I've seen outside of that game. Obviously, I'm having a lot of fun with it. The co-op is great. The challenges are a lot of fun to kind of go through, and it feels awesome. And being able to kind of make your costumes and stuff, it's a lot of fun. And like it makes some of the best use of licensed music that I think I've ever seen in a video game. Like they have a whole level dedicated to Uptown Funk, where like everything that's happening in the level matches the song. It's wild. Like, and they do that with like a bunch of actual like licensed music throughout the game. So I'm just really surprised by how much effort went into it, and I think I was expecting something a little bit more, thrown together. But it's great.
Could we
It's a lot of fun.
Could we recreate a Luigi's Mansion 2 for Darren?
You can't get that deep into the Tool lore, so I don't want to say yes. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. But guys, on this week's show, we're doing a first on the Burnout Brighter podcast. And like I said, as soon as I heard Assemble was going to be coming back on, and when he agreed, I wanted to throw together something a little new and something that would kind of make Destinee, Darren, and Assemble work together to try and defeat me. So what we're going to be doing,
Rather than kill each other.
yeah, exactly. I'm going to make
thought we would pillage each other.
Yeah. So I've put together a kind of video game Jeopardy. All right. There's 5 categories. Okay.
Oh.
And each category, there are 5 questions going from like 100 to 500.
Okay.
All right. And what we're going to say is, okay, if there's 500, 1,000, 2,500, let's say 2,500 points is the goal. Okay. I don't know if that's too low or not, but let's set it there and see what happens. If you guys make it to 2,500 points, then we'll say that I lose. If you don't make it to 2,500 points, then we'll say I win. And as we decided before, honors kind of, rules. With the winner will choose a movie for the losers to watch on Netflix. Whatever the winner picks is going to be the choice, and we'll talk about it on the podcast next time. But guys, I'm going to read you the categories.
Wait, really quick question. So are we acting as one?
Yes. You have to agree on an answer.
Yeah, it's 3 on 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys got this. I'm just here.
No. This is a team up, Destinee. This has to be
I
all
said I
three
would
together.
help. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm
Because listen, I know you guys, so I tried to make some questions that are kind of going to play to all sides here a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Yes, Destinee, I gather, is the person in class that, like, if we were all hanging out, she'd be like, "You guys got this." Like, we have to do the presentation in front of
I'll
everybody.
do the presentation.
She's like, "I'll do the presentation." She's like, "No, it's for the 6 And she'll be like, "No, I did it too. I did the cover page. I did the table of contents."
I picked up
Can I
a
talk
font.
first?
No.
Can I talk first, though, guys? Like, can I be the one to start the presentation?
No. Actually, okay.
Can I go first? I'm gonna sit down now.
Just so people don't get the wrong idea about me, because I feel like I'm being painted as the villain. The thing is that Darren and Assemble and Matt all play a shit ton of more games than I do. So I meant, like, when I said you guys got this, if I don't know it, I know either one of them would have it.
All right. Okay.
I'm
Thanks for
trying
the
to be
confidence.
nice. I'm gonna fuck
You're
y'all
right.
up after the show. Keep going.
Wow.
This is what happens when you try and be nice. All right. So for our 5 categories, and again, I tried to cover, a bunch of random stuff here. So I'll read you the 5 categories, and then you guys tell me where you want to start, and you can bounce around between them, so on and so forth. But all right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so your 5 categories are video game history, games with a Z, video game movies, dumb shit, and I have never been so proud of myself than when I brought this up as a category. But your last category is a throwback to OG Burnout Brighter, to our first podcasts. I brought back Lover or Fighter.
What the fuck, Matt?
Which, for anyone who's unaware, is a game that we used to play where I'm going to read a name, and it's either a fighting game character or a porn star, and you have
I'm
to
not
guess
playing.
which.
Oh yeah.
Ben, Matt and
I
Darren
got this.
will do it. I fucking hate
But
that
I got
game.
this for all the
That's
wrong
why you
reasons.
brought it back, because you know I fucking hate it.
But it's also Destiny.
The porn or the fighting characters?
I am not. I am not an active participant in the guessing this time, Destiny, and you're with a team, so that's why I was like, maybe she won't kill me for doing this. But even if she does, all right, we're going down. All right, so one more time, your categories are lover or fighter, video game history, dumb shit, games, and video game movies. Where do you guys want to start?
Dumb shit.
I guess we should.
Yeah.
I feel like let's start it off dumb because we can only go
All
up
right.
from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from the 100 points one, or here, you guys tell me 1 to 500. Where do you guys want to start?
For tracking purposes, we might just want to start at 100 and keep going up.
Yeah. Isn't that how?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a low ball. This is an easy one, but I don't, I didn't want to throw you guys in too deep. Which fast food franchise is busy working on a console?
Oh, KFC.
Yeah, KFC.
Yeah.
Are we locking this in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's KFC.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 100 points. That's 100 points on the board. Are you guys
100
continuing on with dumb shit, or are you going to another category?
I'll let you guys pick this time.
Matt, you do the honors.
Wow, I want the Street Fighter porn one.
Okay, lover or fighter. Okay,
Oh my god.
your first lover or fighter for 100 points is Kula Diamond. Kula Diamond.
That sounds not like a fighting game character to me. What do you think?
Matt.
I'm going with it's a diamond that throws you up. No, video game character.
You think? Okay, well we have to agree.
Yeah. Okay, what do you?
I think it's a lover.
A late. I think it's a lover. Okay, Daz, break the tie.
I'm terrible at this game.
Just guess something.
Okay.
Just guess. Just play with us.
Okay. All right. Just play with us. All right. I'll say lover.
All right, lock it in for lover.
Lock it in.
Watch it not
Okay.
be lover.
Kula Diamond is a fighting game character.
I knew it!
See?
Oh,
Damn it. Daz.
no, I told you not to depend on me.
You're a part of the team.
All right.
I hate this place.
Yes. What's next?
Did you just fucking say yes, Matt?
What?
Did you just go like yes? Did you like do a power move over there?
I did. 100%.
I fucking knew it, man.
Hey, we're even 100 each right now. It's a tie game.
I hate this stupid. Okay, go.
All right.
Which category are you going to next?
Can I take a jump at video game history?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Your first video game history question is, and again, remember the 100 points one's not that difficult, I hope. What video game company made Pong?
That was Atari, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah.
The-
Go with
Like the
go with
like the
Atari.
first Pong, or like
Yeah.
like
The first
because the
Pong.
very because like the very first like tennis table game was not called Pong.
No.
So that's
No.
so
Like
you
the
mean
video
Pong.
game Pong. Yeah.
Oh, who made the video game Pong? Okay.
Yeah.
So not okay. So do we think it's Atari? Are we gonna lock that in?
Is
Yeah,
it,
go with
is it
Atari.
Atari? I feel okay.
Or is it just on Atari? No, it's got to be Atari.
I feel like if
Well,
it's a
I thought
100-point question, it's got to be not too hard. So I feel
Okay.
like
Okay,
Atari.
go. Lock it. Lock it.
I guess.
yeah, Atari.
Atari is correct.
Yes.
Snaps all
The
around.
original one was on like just like two guys who made it, right?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think they
Yeah, but
actually
I was
might
looking
have
for,
gone
like,
on to found
actual-
Atari.
Maybe.
You may
Okay.
have.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
All right. What's next? So far, it's 200. You guys are up 200 to 100. You have Lover or Fighter, video game history, dumb shit, games, and video game movies.
Why do you keep saying games like that?
Because it's got a Z.
Oh, okay. Why?
Why don't you pick the category and find out?
We should pick it and find out.
Let's pick games with a Z.
Okay, thank you.
You have to say it like Matt does.
No,
Games.
it's weird.
Thank you. Yeah, embrace your inner bee. For 100, what was the video game serial tie-in called?
What? I don't understand the question.
What? The serial video game.
There was a bunch of serial video games.
Oh, I know what it is. It's Chex Quest. I think this is a question.
How do you know that?
Because we talked about it on the show before.
Yeah,
it's like
talked about the podcast.
Rip off of Doom.
Okay. Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go with Chex Quest?
Yeah,
he said,
I guess so.
He said it's.
But there are other serial game tie-ins, though. But yeah, we'll go with Chex
Quest. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, locked.
Yeah. Wait, Matt.
Yes.
Matt?
Yes, it was Chex Quest. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put that one as 100 because we've talked about it before. So yes, 100 points to Chex Quest.
I think I'm the one who brought it up, and then me and Darren were like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Assemble.
Let's throw it to you. Which category are you feeling?
Lover or Fighter.
Yeah. All right. Round 2 for 200 points. Lover or Fighter? Bedman.
Bedman. This is so
Oh.
different being on the receiving end of this.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I don't.
I don't know. I'm going with Fighter.
Yeah, I want to agree with you, Matt. I think it's going to be a Fighter. Destinee, are you going to abstain?
No, I don't want to. I mean, no. Like, if you guys both said Fighter, then I'll go with whatever you're going with.
All right.
So Fighter locked?
I guess we're locking Fighter.
Bedman is a fighter from Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
200 points on the board.
Good job, guys.
All right. So you guys are currently at 500 points. So it's going well. It's going well, guys. Where are we headed next?
Have we done all the categories? No, we haven't done video game movies.
No.
I want to find out what video game
Oh, yeah,
movies
video
like.
game movie. Let's do that.
Okay. What was the very first video game movie in the 90s?
The very first video game movie.
Oh, is it like Mortal Kombat? That's my guess.
It might be something like that.
Wait, is this like...
Or is it Street Fighter movie?
Wait, is this including animated movies or just real...
No,
real movie?
Live action.
Okay, you have
Live
to
action?
say that 'cause that's important.
Live action.
I'm thinking like the Street Fighter one or the
Didn't Super
Mortal
Mario-
Kombat. If he's talking the 90s.
When did the Mario game come out?
the Mario movie.
Yeah.
I think
that's a good pick.
I think that came out after Mortal Kombat and Street
That was
Fighter.
early
though.
90s. Yeah.
Did it?
That was early 90s though.
It came out
might be-
really early.
It did. It might be Street Fighter though.
Oh.
I'm trying to think which one is the oldest. I mean,
feel like-
obviously,
I
I feel like Mario was the
They
oldest
were really
because it was so bad.
because it was like all like within the same kind of like time frame or something. Like they all started coming out with video game movies around the same time.
Okay. So are we between Mario and Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
When
go
did
Street
Mortal
Fighter. That's
Kombat
my
come
pick.
out?
Mortal Kombat, I thought maybe it was after Street Fighter.
Maybe.
No,
Maybe
I
after
think
Street-
Mortal Kombat came out before Street Fighter movie.
Isn't Mortal Kombat a bigger name than Street Fighter?
Okay, but the
Yeah.
guy who played what's
Bigger.
his name in Street Fighter died after the Addams Family movie, and that came out the second
Oh,
Addams Family
yeah.
movie. So he died after that, like right after that movie was filmed.
Okay, then it's probably either Mortal Kombat or Mario. Should we just go with Mario then?
God, I don't know. I'm trying to. I think it's Mario, but I don't.
Go with Mario. Go
Alright,
with
let's go with
Mario
Mario.
because it's probably like
Mario.
the crappier movie.
Yeah.
They tried and then they did something better. Mario.
Yeah.
All right.
Locked in.
Super Mario Bros. Locked?
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah.
right. Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
was the first
Yeah.
video game movie. To answer your question, Super Mario Bros. Came out May 28, 1993. Street Fighter came after with Double Dragon Directly after Super Mario Bros., after Double Dragon was Street Fighter in December of 1994. Mortal Kombat came out 8 months later in August of 95.
See, I
they
knew
were
they were
Wow.
very close. Very close.
Yeah.
100 points.
Nicely done, guys. All right. So you've now covered all the categories. What do you guys want to do next?
Dumb shit.
Or it's
I'm sure it is. All right. Which video game franchise has racked up over $1 billion in lawsuits?
That's not dumb.
Dumb for them.
Yeah,
You
dumb
gotta
for
lock
that.
them.
$1 billion in lawsuits?
I'm thinking it's got to be something like Grand Theft Auto that just caused a bunch of controversy, so people sued it.
And it's been out forever. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you can go with recent things, but yeah, I would kind of go with GTA because they've been around forever. And I'm sure I know they've been sued a bunch, but they have been around since we were little.
Yeah, $1 billion in lawsuits.
I mean, like, wouldn't we have heard about that though? Like,
No,
GTA 's
but remember,
pretty
you're thinking that it's accumulating, right? So
Oh.
it doesn't mean like they were sued once for $1 billion.
Yeah.
So that's why I think like GTA is a good pick because
But I mean, like,
It's been
wouldn't it
what?
be like, wouldn't it be known that they've been sued for that much over time because they're such a big name?
Well, they have been sued a lot. Like there is,
Yeah.
Like there was the whole controversy of this one lawyer. I keep wanting to say Jack Layton, but that was a Canadian politician. Jack
Oh.
Thompson. There you go. That was like trying to sue to try and get it banned from shelves and things like that.
and Miley Cyrus sued them for their likeness.
Oh yeah, I
It
remember
was
that.
Lindsay
That was the
Lohan.
thing.
Lindsay
It was
Lohan.
Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan. It
Lohan,
was
yeah,
Lindsay
okay,
Lohan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go with GTA.
I'll go with you guys. I don't know if it's GTA, but I'll go with you guys.
So
Locking it.
GTA locked?
Yeah.
All right. It is GTA for 200
Oh,
points.
nice.
All right. What's
You're
your
gonna
next
lose.
category?
Matt's
Yeah, this
gonna
is not looking good for me right
progressively get. You're gonna get progressively madder at us as this goes on.
I love
It's
it.
so fun on being on this side and hearing like somebody be like, "This is the right answer," and then somebody else is like, "No, I don't think so." But let's keep going. What's next? You guys have lover, fighter, video game history, dumb shit, games, and video game movies.
Games.
With the Z.
Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Games.
Yes.
For 200, which game gives you the player name of douchebag?
What?
What?
Why wasn't that on dumb shit?
Douchebag.
That seems like a dumb shit
I
question.
don't even know.
I know the answer.
Is it the squirrel game? Is it Conker's
No.
Bad Fur Day? What is it?
It's South Park and the Stick of Truth.
Oh, I didn't
Wow,
even play
good
that game.
call.
Okay, locked in.
I totally forgot about that. Lock it in.
Yeah,
He's
lock
right.
it in.
It is South Park.
What?
That's
had a
right.
brain
Well done,
wave.
Darren.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
could
Way to
I
go.
could feel you think that from over here.
Feel the brain energy. Yeah, because
Mhm.
that's
Feel it.
you pick a name and then the game makes a joke about calling you douchebag because they didn't want to like program in different names into the voice acting. Like I'll just call you douchebag.
I stopped, tuning into South Park after the first movie. So
It's still okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The game was fun. Stick
has
of
its
Stick of Truth was a lot of fun, I think. I think the next one was kind of weaker, but all right.
Next.
What's your next category?
I think
Assemble.
it's
What do
your
you think?
turn,
Where
Matt.
are we going next?
Video game movies.
Video
All
game
right.
movie.
Number 2. What is the current highest grossing video game movie?
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Live
This is giving us
action, right?
Live action.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
specify if it's not live action. Let's go with that.
Well, I feel like all of them are live action.
Why do I feel like it's Sonic the Hedgehog? It might be.
Could be.
It might be because that
I
was really
guess, like,
popular.
Yeah, based off of a video game. Because I can't think of any other ones that have come out recently. Are there any other ones that have come out recently?
Tomb Raider.
Oh, Tomb
yeah,
Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Oh,
That was like a bigger budget one.
But that
Yeah,
came
half
out a
decent,
while
I think.
ago.
it did come
It
out.
was only a couple years ago.
What? No, it wasn't like
No, like
2
they-
years
Yeah.
ago.
I'm thinking.
Oh, you're thinking of there was the reboot one. I'm thinking of.
yeah,
Oh,
there's
really?
the Angelina
The other one's
Jolie
with-
one. Oh, I was
Yeah, the
thinking of.
Jolie one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was
But that
thinking of the
probably
Angelina
also-
Jolie one.
That probably did also.
That was like 3 movies. Yeah.
That spawned like 2 other movies or 1 other movie?
One other movie with Angelina Jolie, and then the reboot with Alicia Vikander.
I kind of go with Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I think we should lock in Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Tomb Raider locked?
Yeah. I don't know because
I'm trying to think of any other characters, like big tentpole characters.
Okay, so
like we don't have a good Mario.
What do you think, Des?
I'm thinking Sonic just because it has kids appeal, and I could see a lot of parents taking their kids to see it, while Tomb Raider was more like just for adults.
Does Detective Pikachu count?
Oh shit!
No,
Oh,
because
shit.
that's not, because Pokemon wasn't a game first, right? I thought it was an anime first.
It was a game first.
Really?
Yeah, it was. It was a game first.
Ah.
I think it was Pokemon. I think it was Detective Pikachu.
Was it?
You got Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it does have Ryan Reynolds.
You hear Dez's voice? Yeah, it's got Ryan Reynolds.
I mean,
What do
like,
you
he's
think?
hot. I don't
go
know.
with Pikachu or it's Tomb Raider.
I don't know.
Sonic is a good option too, though.
Yeah, Sonic is good too.
I don't think it's Tomb Raider just because that movie was a while ago.
Yeah.
I think it would either be
Okay.
Detective Pikachu
Or Sonic.
or Sonic.
Well, then I would lean towards Pikachu just because that movie did
I
way
would
better
think
than
Pikachu
Sonic.
because like a lot more people are into Pokemon than they are into Sonic.
All right, I guess we're
Yep.
locking in Pikachu then.
God damn it. Yes, you guys got it. It's Detective Pikachu.
Yeah!
Oh, man. I thought for sure you'd bite on Sonic.
No,
Damn it.
deductive reasoning.
Damn it. Well, this is what happens when I put you guys together.
Yeah.
Well done, team.
How many points was that, Matt?
You guys just rocked Detective Pikachu as the highest grossing video game movie. That was the correct answer. You are now sitting at 1,200 points. So everything from here on now, you've cleared 2 questions from every category except for video game history. Where do you guys want to go next?
I guess video game history.
Yeah, let's do video game history.
All right. What was Mario's original job and name?
Jumpman, and he was a carpenter.
Locked in.
Yep.
Damn it. There.
Oh God, I love it.
Fuck me. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, no.
You didn't even like take a breath. You were like Jumpman, and he was a carpenter. Next.
Darren's suddenly been lost from the podcast. I think those fucking vacuum cleaner he was playing with a little bit ago has now sucked him up, and he can't continue. Okay, what do you guys have next? You're at 1,400.
What do you
Fucking
guys
shit! I made 2,500 way too goddamn low.
No, you didn't. That's perfect.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
All right, what's next? You're at 2 apiece on all of them.
Lover or fighter?
Oh, yeah, for like 500.
Yeah, do you want to
Okay,
just get
you
right to
wanna-
the $500 one?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Go big or go home.
All right.
All right, you're going to 500.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 500. Angus McGregor.
I feel like this is a mistake.
Angus McGregor.
This sounds
That
like a
could-
regular fucking dude's name.
Yeah, I know. This could go either way. For sure.
I don't know.
Angus is not a sexy name, though.
But that's the point, right?
But think about Angus, beef.
Okay,
how
you
thick
guys.
and juicy he is.
I'm mad that you even put that together because that's probably right. You guys watch more porn
don't
than I
know.
do. So, like, is that like a
Yeah,
normal name
but-
for like a guy in porn?
I don't know.
I don't know. But most of the time, it's like jacked steakums. I don't know.
Angus is bringing the beef.
Beef,
He got
big
the
beef
meats.
tonight, babe.
You know what? I think we should do porn star.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of the game ones, so he's
All right,
we're going with porn.
Lover.
Lover.
All right, Lover locked.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Angus-
wait.
No,
That
it's
sounded
too late.
really
We locked it.
excited. Damn it. Okay, go ahead.
Angus McGregor is a fighting game character from Kasumi Ninja.
See, you shouldn't have let me lock
go
it.
away.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. He sounded too happy. He was like, all right, guys, you ready? Locked? Okay.
Okay, damn it. I have to be more even keel. All right,
Yeah.
everyone. What category would you like as your
No,
next
because that was
question?
like 500 points. Damn it,
Yeah, we
Matt.
gave Matt 500 points for that one. That's okay. We got this. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're fine.
That's why this game sucks. Just tell her.
All right.
Lover or fighter sucks. I can't do it.
Destinee, did you
All right,
mute yourself?
what are we gonna pick? Oh my god, guys! Did
There
it
we go.
happen
There she
again?
is.
Let's go on. You muted yourself, it looked like, or you muted.
I did not mute myself. I haven't touched my
It's okay.
keyboard.
You're still recording. Let's just keep
okay.
rolling.
All right, what
We're
are we picking now?
Destiny, you want to pick the next category?
Okay, not lover or fighter.
Jack Steakums.
I don't know. Like, I wanted to pick dumb shit, but the last question was not dumb. Like, that was a legit question. And then the games question was dumb. Like, douchebag.
Well,
Are the rest of them dumb, Matt? Are they, like, sufficiently dumb? Because I want some dumb shit, Matt.
You never know what you're going to get.
What needs to be
So
dumb, Matt, if it's in the dumb
Well,
category?
Guess we'll find out.
All
dumb
right,
shit for
300 for
300.
300. Yeah.
All right. What food was the inspiration for Pac-Man?
I just don't feel like these are dumb. Like,
Hey.
these are legit questions.
I think it's pretty stupid.
No, because, like, you don't know. Like, I know he eats a lot of fruit, but I don't know if fruit... I mean, was it fruit? Is that the kind of dumb question it is? Like, duh, it's fruit?
Maybe.
Because that's all that's in the game is fruit, really.
Because I was
Is he
thinking,
only eating fruit?
I was
But he
thinking it
eats
was like
pellets. He eats pellets.
I was thinking it was like a pizza or a pie because he's got a piece missing out of him.
I thought it was more of a pizza. Yeah.
Is it a pizza?
Wait,
What's
'cause
the
he's-
question
Darren said
again?
he's-
What food
What
inspired
food?
Pac-Man?
Was the inspiration for
Oh.
Pac-Man?
Oh, for Pac-Man himself, not like what he eats in the game. Sorry.
Yeah, because he's eating like the fruit things, but he's got a slice missing out of him. So I'm saying pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel
think-
like if it
I
was
think it-
pizza, he'd eat vegetables because then he's like putting the
Oh
toppings
my
on himself.
god.
I'm just saying.
Des,
Okay.
It doesn't
All right.
matter.
All right. Right. Okay. I guess we're going with pizza, even though he looks like a piece of cheese. Like he looks like cheddar, right?
Oh,
Okay.
it could be a wheel of cheese.
Mm.
But yeah,
That's a good one,
I
too.
mean,
I don't know. I'm
pizza.
kind of thinking it's like cheese now because he looks like a big round piece of cheese, more than pizza.
It's true.
Or maybe he's a fruit himself. Maybe he's a citrus fruit himself, like a kumquat. Oh, you like how I brought that back? Okay. All right.
Well,
I
what do
don't
we
know.
lock in?
I
I'm
think it's
conflicted as well.
cheese. I don't. Maybe it's pizza. I don't know. You guys know more stuff about this shit than I do. What does your heart tell you?
My heart tells me pizza, but my heart tells me pizza every day.
Okay, Matt. What does your heart tell you?
Pizza all day,
All right.
every day.
We'll do pizza then, I guess.
Had a delicious basil.
You never should have given him
mushroom,
that 500. Go ahead.
roasted tomato pizza.
Are we
the other
locking
day.
pizza in? Are we locking it in,
Fantastic.
guys?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
pizza.
That's fine.
All right. The food that was the inspiration for Pac-Man was in fact pizza.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just like you guys said,
Booyah.
the creator was looking at a pizza that was missing a couple pieces, and he was like, "I'm gonna make this into a video game character."
nice.
We're at 1,700 points.
I
Yeah,
almost
now you're
fucked
at
it up with
1,700.
the wheel of cheese. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay.
He
We
he
love
does
you,
look like
Destinee.
cheese, though.
Fine.
There's cheese
He
on
does
pizza.
look like cheese.
Yeah.
What's
It
next?
does. I think that I want to know more about video game movies.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Which, you know what? Now I'm looking back on this and I regret. Which movie series influenced Doom?
What? Which movie series
What?
influenced Doom?
Movie
Yeah.
series, not series, not
influenced-
television series.
No, like what series of movies influenced Doom?
Alien.
You- Oh, I think it is.
Mm.
I think it is Alien. I was gonna say I have no clue what it is, but you said that, and that makes the most sense to me.
I'm gonna say Alien. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Locked.
No, I
Alien?
think you're right. Let's lock in Alien.
God
Matt?
damn it! It's fucking Alien.
Yeah.
Yes, Destiny. I had no
Yes,
idea.
The Alien series had a lot of inspiration for the creators of Doom. You pieces of shit. Moving on to the next. What's next? Damn it!
Matt, you
You're at
picked this
2,000.
time.
Fucking shit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. What's the category, guys? What should we do?
Not lovers or
You-
fighters.
Okay. But it's been so many game characters. Like one of them has to be a porn star.
We don't know that though. We don't know. That's the thing. You never know.
Do we go for video game movies?
That's what we just did. Do you want to
We
just
just
finish?
did.
I know.
You want to finish?
We're on a roll. Let's do that one again.
All right, video game movies
For
again.
what? 400?
Yeah, 400.
Okay. Which video game franchise has spawned 2 animated movies?
Two
Well,
animated movies. It's not
it's not
3D
Pokemon.
animated, right? Is it like just actual like traditional 2D animation? There's a difference.
When
I
I
don't know if
looked
you
it
can
up,
say.
it was described as animated movies. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that doesn't help.
Like
Well,
cartoon?
Yeah,
too
like is it a
fucking bad.
cartoon? No, you. That
What's the
doesn't
question
even.
again? What-
no, you're
what
just doing
video
it
game
because you're
inspired-
losing. That's why you're doing that. Like, there's a difference between 3D animated and like 2D animated movie.
I'm guessing it could be both. It could be either or.
Well, Pokemon has definitely spawned a bunch of fucking movies.
Yeah,
If we're
so it's
only
not-
talking about traditional 2D animation,
I'll
Is it
give you
only-
I'll give you this.
Okay.
It is a Hollywood movie. Like a Hollywood animated. It's not Pokemon
Okay.
because that's had like 15 movies and like
Okay.
that's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hollywood
I'll tell you
animated
that much.
movie spawned from a game.
2 of them.
2 of them,
Okay.
and they're animated.
don't-
I'm racking my brain.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What game was worthy for Hollywood to put stake
Yeah.
in?
Oh,
Because most animated movies, okay, I should know this. Most animated movies that come from games are done like anime style. Like, so what? See, it would help if I knew if it was 3D or if it was like traditional. What?
Lego.
Oh,
Is that it?
Wait, but Lego's
does that count as a video game though?
No, wait. Because we have the video games. We had all those Lego games.
Yeah, and it did have
Count.
2 movies, but that's what I'm saying. Is it 3D animated or is it traditional animation? It does matter.
Lego's my only guess. That's the only thing I can think of.
But it was,
Like, okay, we got like,
but that was a
had a
toy
bunch of those games.
first.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna be something dumb. Like it's gonna be like a bad video game, because like the
Is it the South
movie
Park?
industry.
No,
No,
because
because
South Park
that
was
was
a
a TV show first. Yeah, I am
Mm.
so conflicted. I don't know.
Are there like okay? Are there like mobile
What,
games
what
that
category are we in again? I'm sorry.
Video game movies.
Video game movies. And what was the question again, Matt? Sorry.
which video game franchise has spawned 2 animated movies?
Which video games?
Ah.
2 animated movies. 2 animated movies. 2. Which video? It's not video game franchise.
I
don't
give
know.
up. I can't think of it.
Yeah.
I can't think of it at all.
Yeah, this is hard because I don't know if it's 3D or if it's like traditional animation.
Do we just say like Lego and get it
No,
over with?
no, it's not Lego. That's so shitty. It pisses me off because I don't know
wow?
which one it is. No, because my major is animation, so I don't know. Like,
Well, do you know any 3D animated video game movies?
Is it like a mobile game that we're not thinking of?
Was it? It was Angry Birds. I think it
was
was
it
like
Angry
two of
Birds?
those?
Angry Birds did spawn movie. Whoa, you're right. It did. Did it spawn 2? I know of 1.
I know
and
it
it's
did
3D
one.
animated.
It might be Angry
It must have
Birds.
done 2 because they were on like Netflix. One was like a actual theatrical release.
You're
Yeah.
Were they both in
right.
theaters? I know they're on Netflix.
Is it-
Angry Birds is a good
Should
one.
we lock in Angry Birds?
I'd say Angry Birds because Lego is not a game franchise first. It was a toy franchise.
All right, let's
Uh,
lock in Angry Birds.
Fucking goddamn it! Yes, it's Angry Birds.
Yes!
Oh
Yes!
my god!
That was hard.
That was hard. That
Oh,
was hard.
damn it! Nicely done, guys. As soon as you were like, "Is it some mobile game that we're not thinking of?" I was like, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Damn it!"
Yeah. That's what I'm like. Why is it? It's gonna be some bad game. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that's what it.
All right,
All
nicely
right.
done, guys. You're at 2,400 points. You're almost at the goal, and we'll round it. We'll finish out the game, but yeah, I'm. It looks very much like you're 100 points away from winning. So what's next?
Matt's being very nice and giving us unlimited time to think about it.
I like you guys. I like the conversations you guys are having.
Like as
Hey,
we're trying
hey.
to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Next time I won't do that.
where are we on the board? What do we have left?
Okay, so you have 3 done out of Lover or Fighter, 2 out of video game history, 3 out of dumb shit, 2 out of games, and 4 done in video game movies.
Do you want to
So why
do
would you-
games
You'll
or
do
history?
games.
Okay,
games or
games
history?
with a Z. Which
Games
one?
with the Z. Games with the Z.
Games of the Z? Okay. Damn it. Now I feel conflicted about this question too, but let's see what happens. How
You can't
many...
change it now.
I'm not changing it. No, I'm not going to change it. I wouldn't do that. How many playable characters are in OG Smash?
Oh, I don't
that's
know.
I wanna
easy
say 8.
peasy. It's 12.
Darren, do you know?
It's 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Matt's quiet. We got that one
Damn
right.
it. Yes, it's 12. You went quiet. Fucking shit. Yes, it's 12.
I remember the
Done.
I remember the shape of the
win!
character growth. Yeah, we win.
Oh, we
We
win.
won.
Yeah, you win.
Good. Yo,
Okay.
that was actually fun,
Okay.
Matt. What?
Let's do this. Let's go double or not double or
No,
nothing. But if you
no,
got listen.
no.
If you just listen to this. I will watch one movie. If you guys hit 5,000, I'll watch 2. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
You guys won fair and square. I'm not trying to finagle my way out of this.
Okay.
But right now you're at 2,700 points with somewhere between 2 to 3 questions left in each category. All of them worth a lot. So if you hit 5,000, then I'll watch 2 movies of your choosing.
I say Fern Gully. You should definitely watch that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, all in agreement? Because
Okay.
I want to
All
round
right.
out the rest of the questions, but it's not going to be any fun if we don't have something to work forwards to. So,
Or how about we make him stream a game he doesn't like?
Ooh, yeah. What is that
Ooh.
calamari blah blah demasi thing?
You've got to play an hour of Katamari Damacy.
Ooh,
if
yeah.
you can give me the tools to do that, I will.
Okay.
But I don't have any way to do that.
All right. I'll figure it out.
Anyways,
and we'll make
okay,
it happen.
right now I'm rocked for right now for a bad movie. If you guys hit 5,000, then I will stream a game of your choosing for at least an hour.
Okay.
Deal?
Oh wait,
That sounds
can you like pretend you like it while you're streaming it and say
Yes,
only nice
okay.
things? Okay.
All right, I will do
Cool.
that. Okay, fine. Okay. You guys have 1 left in video game movies, 2 in both games, dumb shit, and Lover or Fighter, and 3 in video game history.
You want to do video game history since we have
Yeah,
3?
it's video game history.
Okay.
All right.
What year did the first Legend of Zelda come out? And I'm talking about the American release year. Just the year. I don't need. I won't ask you more than that.
The gold cassette for the regular Nintendo?
Yeah,
What year did the first Legend of Zelda come out?
that was the first Legend of Zelda.
that was the
gold
first
card.
one with the gold
Yeah.
cartridge. Was it
Yeah.
87?
I think it was 80. Okay,
I don't know.
was
I don't know.
last year was Mario's 25th anniversary,
Right?
and I know Zelda's anniversary is either 1 year before or after
What year was Mario out?
85. So I think
So maybe
Zelda's
it was
86.
86?
86.
86? Okay, you want to lock in 86?
Yeah, let's lock in 86.
Yeah.
86.
Mario was first.
Yeah, Mario was first. Okay, 86. He's quiet. We got it.
He's quiet. We
It
won
came
it.
out
Matt.
in
Oh, what?
87.
Oh!
The Japanese release year was 86, but I specified American release year.
Hey,
did.
that's why I fucking said 87. Okay. Literally, I was like 87? Okay, but that's all right, guys, because I
So
had it right
sorry.
anyway. No,
You're
it's
right.
fine. It's fine.
All right, where to next? You got
So Ferngully.
you got 2 left in each and 1 left in video game movies. 2 in the rest.
We
of
should
them.
have been like, we should have said, Matt, here, double or nothing. You have to watch a really bad porn. Not like bad, like ew, this is graphic. No, bad, like just the story is terrible. You're like, this makes no sense.
Would I have to watch Bang Bros 5 to get the plot if I'm supposed to watch Bang Bros 6?
No, it has to be something with midgets because I think that would be like the most hilarious.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nothing
really
against
story heavy.
midgets. Nothing against midgets at all. Like I love midgets. I don't know how to come back from that.
All
Moving
right,
on.
let's keep
All right.
going.
Let's move on. What's next?
You won.
What's next?
Assemble. I
What do we
think
have
it's your
left?
turn.
What do we have left? We have
You have 2 left in everything and 1 left in video game movies.
video game movies.
All right,
All right.
finish off video game movies.
Okay, to round out, come back full circle to our first question. Super Mario Bros. Was the first video game movie. Which now high-profile actor was trying to get the role of Mario, but was denied at the time because of not having enough star power?
Hello?
Oh my.
What is going on?
Oh my.
Oh my god, I think I know this.
What do you think?
I don't know the name. I'm trying to think.
He's still
Oh my God.
alive?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I just watched like the making of it, and I don't remember.
Matt, what movie is the person you're thinking of in?
I'm not going to tell you that.
No, I'm not talking to
No.
you, Matt. I'm talking to
Oh,
other
okay.
Matt.
I was going to say, I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I recognize like that question. I'm like, yeah,
I
this
know.
is right.
I know.
There was a documentary or something.
Yeah, there was a whole documentary on it, and the guy that they wanted first, just think of like white guys who are short.
Danny DeVito. Like,
No, I don't think it was Danny DeVito. For some reason, I want to say the guy. Oh my god, it's like right. It's like I can see it, and it's somebody you would never expect to fucking play that part. Ugh. Like he's a serious actor.
do you know any movies this person's been in?
Nope.
I want to say this one movie, but I don't think it's him. But I mean, he's like on par with the guy from like Silence of the Lambs. Like he's like,
Oh yeah.
he's like a like
An Anthony Hopkins type.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we just give up?
Yep.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I don't
We
know.
give up.
No,
No, we don't. We don't.
No, we don't give up. No. Ah, shit. Who was it at the time?
Can you give us any?
Wait, was it one of the brothers? Was it one of the Baldwin brothers? It's somebody that's like you.
You think it was Alec Baldwin?
It was one of the. It was somebody you would never expect to take the role. It was like, what? Why would he want that role? But that's because the movie was presented as something completely different at first.
Oh, interesting. Do you want to lock in Alec Baldwin?
I don't know
So
if it's.
random.
I don't know if it's Alec Baldwin. I think one of them was supposed to be Luigi though. Before I don't know.
No,
I'll give you a minute more because you guys are spinning here.
Okay. I think it's. Did you say Danny DeVito?
I said that, but that was.
But
I'm
Danny
not sure.
DeVito was famous back then. He had star power.
Yeah, and that was in the 80s and 90s. Like the movie came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito was huge.
Yeah. Okay,
Go
let's
with
just go
Danny
to Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Okay, Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito is not the right answer. The actor who was trying to get the role was Tom Hanks.
Oh
yeah, it was somebody who was completely like you would never expect.
Yeah, I never expected that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I couldn't remember who it was. All
right. What's next? You got 2 left in each category.
Darren?
I thought you said that a while ago.
All right.
Now video game movies is now done.
Oh,
So,
okay.
All right, let's bring it back to lover or a fighter.
All
You
right.
gotta get it done.
300 or 400?
300.
300.
300?
Yeah.
J-Mac, spelt J-M-A-C.
That sounds like a fighter name.
It does, which means it's probably a lover to throw us off.
Have we guessed lover yet?
We haven't. We've been wrong every time.
Because this game sucks.
I mean,
I don't know. J-Mac sounds like a name. It could be either or, right? Because like if they're like a porn star, they could just go by like one name, like Beyonce or Jay-Z.
I'm going with lover.
Yeah, I feel like lover too because we haven't had a lover yet.
They both said lover, so go ahead with lover.
J-Mac is a lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Okay, do you close out lover or fighter, or do you go somewhere else?
Somewhere else. I fucking hate that game.
Okay.
Okay, where to?
What else do we have left?
Video game history, dumb shit, and games.
Dumb shit, and it better be dumb.
Okay.
Dumb shit. Okay.
To come back around to our first dumb shit question, the creator of Atari also created this radical restaurant. What was it?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my god, are you serious? Was it Chuck E. Cheese?
Well, it says radical restaurant, So I wouldn't be surprised if it was Chuck E. Cheese.
Wait, did you say that on purpose, like ratical, or did you mean radical and you just said it all weird, Matt?
I think he said it on purpose.
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese, because he's being quiet. Do you guys say Chuck E. Cheese?
He said it radical.
Yeah,
he said it
on purpose.
He said it weird. You can't be doing that. Alex Trebek never did that, Matt. That's confusing as fuck.
You are no Trebek. I don't know. Sure, Chuck E. Cheese. That's
Wait, when did Chuck E. Cheese come out? Like I know they came out with creepy puppets.
Like 80s or something? I don't know when
Can
Chuck E. Cheese
we ask if it's still around? Is it still around? Can we ask that? Matt?
The creator of Atari.
Yeah, he's not going to give us anything. We've just got to say it.
Okay, then it's Chuck E. Cheese then.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, you guys are right. I did say radical. Yeah. I said radical on purpose. I'm not going to mispronounce words just for fun, just to throw you off.
I feel like you would, though.
Not when I'm in host mode. If I'm fucking around, I'm gonna fuck around.
Not when he's in host mode. Okay, he never fucks around when he's in host mode.
Never.
All right, let's go.
Good Lord, do you know me? Okay, you got 1 left in Lover or Fighter, 1 left in Dumb Shit, and 2 in Video Game History and Games. What do you want?
Dumb shit, he says. More dumb shit.
Dumb shit? Okay.
Dumb shit.
To come back around to video game movies, what worldwide event led the creator of Angry Birds to make the enemies pigs?
Swine flu?
Oh my god. It's probably swine flu. That's so dumb.
Is it swine flu?
Can we lock that in?
Lock it. Matt, do you want to lock it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, yeah.
Matt, is it swine flu?
Yeah, it's swine flu.
Yeah!
Yes!
So stupid.
See, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Yeah.
You guys are now at 3,900. You're 1,100 points away from me playing whatever lovely game you guys want me to do. There's 1 left in Lover or Fighter, and 2 in Video Game History, and 2 in Games.
Matt, Destinee, you pick.
Games.
Okay, for 400. In Final Fantasy VII.
Oh shit! That's my shit.
The name Shinra is based on what mythology?
Fuck you. All right, I don't know.
I think it's based on the ancient Chinese dragon Shinryu.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with that.
Matt, what do you think?
Matt, what do you think?
I don't know Final Fantasy enough.
Oh, okay. Well,
I can't comment.
Have you heard of the parable of Shinryu the dragon?
No.
We'll do that later. Okay, I think we're gonna lock that in, Matt.
So you're going with Chinese?
Are we going with Chinese? Is it Chinese?
No, that's what I'm at. Yeah, I don't need the specific myth. I just need the mythology.
Oh, yeah. Then I guess it would be Chinese mythology then.
It's actually based on Egyptian mythology.
Really?
Really?
Oh, Ra, the sun god.
Oh, like Shin Ra? Is that why?
Probably.
I'll have to double check. I lost my source here, but that's what
I'm gonna look it up right now because that's like hella interesting.
Don't look it up now. I'll look it up after.
Yeah.
Why?
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Okay, let's round out the game and let's keep going. We got 1 left in games and 1 left in Lover or Fighter, 2 left in Video Game History.
Game history.
Okay. For 400, which was the first video game console to come out this millennium?
This millennium. Oh my god, so it'd have to be 2000. Is it the... Matt, what do you think?
Which game console came out this millennium?
The first game console to come out this millennium. So 2000.
Nintendo. Ooh, in 2000?
Yeah, because I think N64 was 97 or 8 or something like that.
When did the Dreamcast come out?
It could be the Dreamcast, because that came out between the N64 and the PS2.
What was the question
But it could have been
again?
99.
No, I think it was still 90s. Or is it game? I'm thinking it was not. I don't think it was Dreamcast.
When did the
Dreamcast came out
PS2
in the
come?
90s.
It did?
So is it GameCube?
It came
No,
out like
GameCube-
late 90s. Like
So
I was still in high school when it came out.
Yeah.
So
GameCube was 2001. I know that for a fact. And I think that came out after PS2. So it might be PS2.
what was the question again?
First
What was
console
the
to come
first
out.
video game console to come out this millennium?
Does that include handheld?
Video game console.
No, yeah. It's only
Okay.
the console itself. Like the big thing.
Am
So
I
probably-
weird? Or okay, go ahead.
It could be PS2 then, maybe? Because didn't that come
And-
out before GameCube?
I thought
Yeah.
GameCube came out to compete with the PS1.
I'm pretty sure 2 came out first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because GameCube actually came out with a higher hardware specs.
GameCube is Microsoft, right?
That's Nintendo. Xbox was Microsoft.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was confused. I guess.
think-
I don't know. Dreamcast was Sega's last attempt, right?
Yeah, that was. And you said they came out in the 90s, so it couldn't be that. So it
I
kind
think
of
it
just
came out
leaves
in like the late 90s, like I don't know, like
99
When
or
was it?
something.
maybe
Original-
2000. Yeah, maybe 99
When
or
was the
2000.
original Xbox?
I feel
The
like
original Xbox.
yeah, I feel like that was last, but then I'm also
Maybe
not
it did
confident.
come out. Maybe Dreamcast did come out in 2000.
All right, well, we got to pick.
Dreamcast.
I'm going
Go
to
with
say
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
All right, let's lock in Dreamcast.
Matt?
The first gaming console to come out this millennium was the PS2. The Dreamcast came out in 1998.
Ooh,
Oh, damn. Sorry,
Right
guys.
right at the end of
That's okay.
November.
That's okay.
All right.
It's okay.
So
We're still
you
in it.
got one left in video game history, one left in games, and one left in cat lover or fighter. And to answer your earlier question, Shinra is based on a monster that appears in Egyptian mythology. It is described as a huge dark vampire.
Oh, interesting.
But see, okay, you told me not to look it up, and you know
I
I
looked
did
it up.
anyway. I know, but I looked it up too, and it was like Shin stands for something else in kanji, and then Ra stands for Rome.
Oh,
I don't know. The stuff that I found said it was based on Egyptian.
Okay, well, whatever. Moving on.
Regardless. Yeah.
But that
So
would
Lover
make
Fighter-
sense if it was Rome because the fall of Shinra, right? Like the fall of Rome. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Lover or fighter, video game history, or games.
Let's do games.
games.
Okay, the last games question. What was the first video game played in space? This is a shout out to Alistair.
Oh, it's probably like Tetris or something like that.
Played in space?
Yeah, gameplay in space,
Like they had a console in space?
or they probably put like a Game Boy up with them or something.
Oh.
Would you say like Tetris or
I was thinking Tetris just because it's like the most accessible
yeah.
game.
Shit, I don't know.
Or who knows? It could have been Death Stranding.
Why would... You're so funny. No.
build a bridge up to space.
it's definitely Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 2.
Can you ask the question one more time? Sorry.
What was the first video game played in space?
Okay, so when would they have like taken a video game up
Space
there?
Invaders?
It would have to be something like on a handheld something, right?
Yeah, it would have to be a handheld.
But
'cause-
I thought like okay, maybe I'm confused. I thought they did something where like they were playing against people back at like NASA. Like they were playing a game from space.
it could have been like chess or something, but I wouldn't necessarily call that. Was it
Okay.
actually maybe a
I mean
like
that
a
is
computer
it. That
game?
is a game. Like it was a
Not a-
computer game, I thought. Maybe not. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
confused.
maybe it was. Maybe it was like I don't know, like Ultima
Solitaire?
Online or something.
I don't know.
He's playing Myst?
Yeah, playing
No, I
Myst.
thought it was something very simple. Like I thought it was something very simple just to see if they could get it to work or something
Like-
like that.
Zork.
Probably
I don't know.
like Pong or
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Like something
Space Invaders or
Space Invaders would be funny. I'd like that to be the answer just for the memes.
Right, that'd be good. I don't know. You guys pick. I don't know.
Matt, I'm giving it to you. You're gonna lock this one in.
Tetris?
Tetris.
Okay.
Locking in Tetris.
Tetris, locking it.
Just for popularity's sake? It's
The
on everything?
The first video game played in space was in 1993 by Russian cosmonaut Alexander A. Serabov, who blasted off with his Game Boy and a Tetris game cartridge.
Yeah, makes sense to you because
Yes!
it's Russian, and Tetris is a Russian game. It makes sense.
There you go. Nicely
Okay.
done, guys. That was
Very
a great get.
good.
All right, so you're at 4,400 points. You have 2 questions left, one in Lover or Fighter and one in video game history. You'll need to get both of these questions right to go over 5.
I say we leave Lover Fighter last.
Yeah, because it's garbage. All right.
So let's do video game
Yeah.
history.
You don't even know.
Okay. What was Nintendo's original plan post SNES that didn't happen, and who were they partnered with?
Oh, it was PlayStation, not PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Was it PlayStation or something?
Yeah,
It was a PlayStation.
They were partnered with Sony, and they were going to make.
They did make it actually. There's like 5 of
They
them.
made it. Yeah, they made the PlayStation.
Yeah.
or whatever. It
and then they
was.
pulled
They
out.
worked together, and they pulled. Yeah, they pulled right out, guys. Nintendo was like, I'm nervous, I'm panicking.
Oh my god! But
And he's like,
Nintendo
did you
got
finish?
pregnant
They're like,
anyway.
yeah.
Got pregnant anyway and had 5 kids.
Got it anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. I think you're right. I think it's the Nintendo PlayStation.
Locked?
Are we gonna lock it?
Yeah.
All right, lock
All right.
it in Nintendo
Wait.
PlayStation.
Okay,
Oh,
you already
confident.
said. Okay, no. You guys already locked it. Because then I was like, didn't we do a whole thing on like?
I'm gonna cut you off. Yes, you guys are right. It is Nintendo
Okay.
PlayStation.
Okay.
It's partnered with Sony.
Damn, Matt,
Okay.
you're so rude.
All right. Well, that's how I do when I'm in
No,
host
that's
mode.
not how you do.
Trebek does it.
All right, Lover or Fighter.
was-
Last one.
Lover or
Leaving
Fighter,
it to
last
chance.
one. You guys are at 4,900 points. You need this to push you over 5. Your last question for our little video game Jeopardy. Lover or Fighter for 400 points. Valentina Nappy.
Oh my
Valentina Nappy. Is she black?
I don't
God.
know.
What do you have to assume?
Because I'm like offended if she is because they made her last name Nappy. Matt, you can answer that question. That's not going to tell us if
No.
she's porn or not.
If he's finishing this off, I go with she is porn.
Yeah.
I say porn star.
I'm leaning towards that as well.
Adult film actress.
Why would you call yourself Valentina Nappy though? That's weird. That doesn't even seem like a real last name.
Well, the porn
I say she
industry
does
is
the
not
film.
necessarily known for their logical names.
I feel like they are. You come up with all these like longhorn meat things that you say. You like figure out like Angus beef. I don't know. She sounds like a fucked up character in like some GTA game.
Well, it's got to be a fighting game character or a lover.
All right. I don't know. I don't think it's a lover. But...
Porn.
All right, porn.
I think porn.
All right, lover.
I'm bad at
lock
this.
it in.
Yeah, go.
And to take you to 5,300 points, Valentina Nappy was in fact a porn star.
Nice.
Yeah, she did.
And what? I'm gonna look her up right now. I'm curious.
Yeah,
She's
you are.
not black from what I remember.
Oh, you watched her?
Well, I was looking up porn star names.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was
Guys.
looking up porn star.
Guys, nicely done. Out of that 25 questions, you only got 6 wrong. You
Oh
guys
my God.
fucking crushed it.
Way to go.
Nicely done. To a total of 5,400 points. So now I owe you both a watched Netflix movie of your choosing and at least an hour of liking the stream.
Oh, it's spelled Nappi.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Nicely done, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun putting this together.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Matt, for putting that together. That was
Thank
great.
you, Matt.
I'm not gonna
I'm glad you guys
thank
had a
you.
good time.
You were like hella salty, and tomorrow when I see you, if I don't see you, I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna come punch you in your gut.
It's okay. You're going to forget.
That's rude.
I won't. I wrote it down.
Damn it. Now I'm fucked. All right. Let's jump
I
into a bit of
wrote it
news.
down.
Like written on her hand. Punch Matt
punch
in
Matt
Hey,
gut.
you see
in the
this note on
gut.
my hand? It says "fuck you up."
That's the hand I'm gonna use too. All
And
right.
then she's gonna slap you with the hand note.
I'm gonna have like a bit of ink left on my face after that. All right, let's jump into a bit of news to round out the show. And this is very exciting for Darren, and it will be more exciting for me. To start, we got a couple of Final Fantasy XIV news. Both of these are coming from IGN, both written by Adam Bankhurst. Square Enix has announced the Final Fantasy XIV's new expansion pack, Endwalker, will be released in fall 2021. The new expansion pack will feature 2 new jobs, 1 healer and 1 melee DPS, and will bring players to the moon. And I'm going to jump on just to continue. Final Fantasy XIV's PS5 version open beta begins in April 2021. So Square Enix announced that Final Fantasy XIV's PS5 version will go into open beta on April 13, 2021, and will feature 4K resolution support, faster loading times, and significantly improved frame rate. Guys, let's throw to Darren first. With like more than 500 hours in Final Fantasy XIV, how hyped are you for Endwalker?
We're going to the moon!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I am very excited. I am actually so excited. I just got to Shadowbringers the other day, and I'm already liking where it's going. This game just kept getting better and better and better, and if you're interested in MMOs and you don't mind sitting through kind of like 60 hours of bad content first, then you'll really like the game. And I think
wouldn't say it's bad. I think it's just the groundwork, and I think,
Yeah.
you
yeah, they definitely like need it for later. But no, I think this is just fantastic news. The Final Fantasy XIV deserves all the hype it gets. I do think it's that good, and Endwalker is going to be the end of the saga. So we're gonna actually have like a definitive ending, which I'm very excited for.
There you go. Assemble, does Final Fantasy XIV do anything for you?
No, I'm not the Final Fantasy type, unfortunately. So I'm happy for all my Final Fantasy friends.
Aww, that's
I don't
nice.
go. I don't dabble into the RPGs that much. I love them. I love the aesthetics. I have played a bunch on like PS2, but I really haven't gone back since, and I really need to. Because what was the last big one? Final Fantasy 7 remake?
Yeah, 7 remake would have been the
remake,
newest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I'm happy for you guys.
what about you, Destinee? Are you going to jump back in once you're back in the US?
I don't know, guys. Like, I really wanted to jump in before, but like, nobody helped me, so I don't even know if I want to do it now.
Yo, I gave up on my account because it was so much work just getting in. I'm going to start playing again once I'm back home, so let's jump in together.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll jump
Destiny.
in. But I also want to play Grounded, so let's not forget about that. All right.
Oh, we won't. We definitely will.
Yes.
All right. Moving on to Mass Effect Legendary Edition May release date announced. This is by Jonathan Dornbush over at IGN. For those looking to re-experience the acclaimed trilogy or jump in for the first time, EA and BioWare have announced that the Mass Effect Legendary Collection will be available worldwide on May 14th for PC via Origin and Steam, PS4, and Xbox One. They basically go on to say that they've also reworked the shooting in the original Mass Effect. They've done a lot of stuff for the graphics, and especially the original Mass Effect. They've changed the driving mechanics for the Mako? Darren?
Yeah, I think it's the Mako.
Mako? Okay. Well then, yeah. So then that'll be coming out May 14th. I'm super stoked for this. I never got into Mass Effect, and Al's been hounding me for years to try it. So I'm excited to actually be able to have, all 3 games in one spot on, current gen. So I'm excited to give them a whirl. Samba, what about you? Was Mass Effect ever much your thing?
I played Mass Effect 2. I went when they were both at Mass Effect 1 and 2 when they were out. I went back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. I got my hands on a 360, and then I tried Mass Effect 2, and then I kind of went backwards a little bit into 1. And I felt at the time I was like, okay, Mass Effect 1 is way too old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I played 2. I really, really enjoyed it. I just didn't try 3. It just never. I don't know.
You should go back and play 2 first, and then go to 3 when you're ready.
I will.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
And Andromeda, with all the problems that it had when it came out, and it's just a buggy mess, I was like, I'm not going to touch it. I was excited for that one originally, but yeah, having the trilogy redone, remastered, everything, it's exciting. I'm glad they're bringing this thing out.
Yeah, I'm happy they're finally doing it. Destinee, what about you? Were you ever interested in Mass Effect? Do you think you're going to check this out when it comes out?
I was never into it, but like I had friends who were into it, and they brought it into another game. So it like looks really interesting. Like I heard you can like romance some of your characters.
Yeah.
So
you sure can.
I might do that because, you know, I have no love life. So I might, you know, live vicariously through the characters. So yeah.
Darren, what about you? You're a pretty big Mass Effect fan, right?
Yeah, I played all 3 games and I really enjoyed them. I think what I'm happy about hearing about this trilogy is that it sounds like they put the most effort into changing 1 the most, and they left 2 and 3 kind of mostly as is in terms of gameplay, and I think that was the right call because 2 and 3 have aged pretty well. 1 has not, as Matt said, 1 has not aged well at all. It's really hard to get back to. So I'm glad they put in the effort to actually make that kind of more in line with the other 2, so that when Matt, if you play the trilogy, you can play 1 and feel like it's not a disaster.
All right, well then there you go. So Mass Effect is coming out in just a few months, so keep it locked and we'll see more as it comes out. Our second last story before we round out, Judgment coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and Stadia in April. This is from Joe Screbbles. Judgment, the Yakuza spin-off, is coming to Xbox Series XS, PS5, and Stadia on April 23rd. Originally a PS4 exclusive, the action game will come to new platforms with all of its DLC, refined visuals, 60 FPS, and improved load times. It will be released at $39.99 price point. All right, I'm going to go off here for a second because I wanted to bring this up because I'm actually currently playing Judgment. I started it and then went, just recently have gone back to it after finishing Yakuza 7, and I love this game. It's fantastic. The characters are great. It's a completely different take with kind of this with similar mechanics, but the story's been really, really interesting. I am so pissed because Sega went ahead and confirmed that there is no cross-buy. So if I wanted to play this on PS5 with all these enhancements, I'd have to buy it again. And currently, there is no word of whether saves will even be carried over. I just think that like how many other devs have had no fucking problem with this, with, giving the PS5 edition for free, for owners of the game, and then having a cross save option. I think this sucks. For anybody who currently owns the game, for anybody who's interested in getting into the Yakuza universe, Judgment's a great entryway, and at a reduced price point, I think that's the right call for new people. I just think it sucks for anybody who's currently owns the game because they are not going to be getting that upgrade.
And that's terrible.
That's my little.
Especially after what happened with 505 games with Control, where people got so mad that Control didn't have cross-buy to the point that they basically got strong-armed into giving the game away for free on PlayStation Plus to try and I think that's why they added it to PlayStation Plus, is to try and get some better PR back. So the fact that Sega is going to make the same mistake is ridiculous.
Yeah. I just think it sucks, especially if you're trying to get more people into that universe. Because, with Yakuza 7 kind of blowing up, there's more and more eyes on that. And for them to say, hey, all of you people who have supported us this entire way through, fuck you. I just think sucks.
How do they go? This has been going on for a while too, right? With other developers. At this point, they know that they need to put those titles out for free, basically. Yeah. For existing orders. This is not a kind of brand new thing that they're discovering. So I don't know why they would make that call.
No.
Especially for a title on Game Pass, you can get all the Yakuza games. I think the last 3 of them, they're all on Game Pass. So
0 through 6 are all on Game Pass.
Oh, that's weird.
So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think it's just a boneheaded move, and I'm hoping that they'll change their minds as time goes on. But if this stands, I will happily finish the game because I think the game is great, and for anybody who's curious about the Yakuza universe, it's a great entry point. Because it's a standalone, but I think this sucks for anybody who currently owns the game.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, moving on to our very last story before we close. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake has been delayed again. This is coming from Jonathan Dornbush at IGN. Ubisoft has announced that Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake has been delayed again, with this time without a clear new release date in mind. They basically go on to say that they've done this because they wanted to make the game feel fresh while feeling faithful to the original. They essentially want more time to finish the game with no definitive kind of launch date in sight. Darren, you wanted to talk about the story. Tell me why.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that I'm very, very happy that they made this decision because Prince of Persia: Sands of Time was one of my favorite games of that generation. I loved it to death. I played it like 5 times. My dad loved it. He sped run the game, which is something he doesn't do. And when they announced that they were remaking it, I was so excited. And then you watched the trailer, and it looked terrible. Like the graphically, it looked really, really rough. And the fact that Ubisoft thought that that was an acceptable state to release the game in, because then when they released it with the launch date, it was not. The launch date wasn't that far after when they showed the trailer. So
It was
clearly
January.
Ubisoft. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it was only like a few months later, because that Ubisoft Forward was in like November or something, wasn't it?
I can't remember the date.
Yeah, but anyways, they thought it wasn't good. So the fact that they've delayed it to actually fix it, I think only good things can come of that.
Oh yeah, I feel like they don't want that Cyber 27/7 heat. So
No, exactly.
They better take their time. Yeah.
Especially with the franchise as beloved as this, and especially because it's been out of the limelight for so long. Take your time and launch it when it's ready. Assemble, was Prince of Persia ever your thing?
Yeah, same as Darren. Like, I remember playing that thing a bunch of times, and I love the mechanics of it. And it was like it seemed like it was like one of the first games that really did that with like the parkour. Too early. But having those mechanics and wall jumping and timing and everything, like there was so much in that game that I think that even at the time, like you look back now, you're like, wow, that was pretty incredible and probably inspired a lot of what we played today with games like Uncharted.
Yeah, if we didn't have Prince of Persia, we wouldn't have Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, there you go. So I think that it's a good move to hold it off, get it right. Similar to like with Halo. Unfortunately, like they showed Halo, and we were like, oh, this is really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they're going to take their time. Take your time and do it right. Because most of the time, like we will wait.
Yeah, the fans who love it will wait and pick it up when it's ready. So.
Yep, and especially bringing a bunch of new gamers into the world of Prince of Persia, it's make sure you're doing the job proper instead of just rushing it out and then dealing with the consequences later. But yeah, well, everybody, that brings us to the end of the show. Assemble, thank you so much once again for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our first run at Video Game Jeopardy. It was a blast having you.
I loved it. I had to be on Destinee's team, and it still went well. So look at us. Look at us, Destinee. Progress.
Oh,
now
God,
go smack
yay.
Matt. Go smack Matt tomorrow.
Thanks for the reminder.
Shit, son of a...
Write that down.
Don't write that down. Don't write that down. Write it down in invisible ink. But yeah, everybody make sure you go check out Matt over at Assemble. Matt, plug your stuff one more time for us before we close out.
Sure. YouTube.com/Assemble Show, weekly WWE coverage, gaming news and updates, wherever you can find it. And we're going towards our first 1,000 subs right now. So it's pretty awesome, and the community is amazing.
Guys,
so go check it out.
If he hits 1,000, I will send him a box of kumquats.
How awesome are you?
Right? I
There
will
you
send
go.
him a box of kumquats. It'll be amazing for the whole family.
Destinee is now on the hook for a box of kumquats. So everybody go over to Matt's YouTube, throw him a sub, and get him closer so that Destinee has to send him kumquats. For everybody else, we have been Burnout Brighter. You can check us over on YouTube at our YouTube at Burnout Brighter. Catch us on Facebook at the Burnout Brighter Podcast, and follow the podcast at any major podcast network of your choosing. To close us out, Destinee, is there anything left that you'd like to say?
No, I had a great time, guys. Thanks, Matt. Watch out tomorrow.
Damn it. Darren, what about you?
No, nothing else. Thanks again, Matt, for joining us on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
There we go. And now, let's end it. Destinee, I'm going to ask you to say bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Darren, I'm going to ask you to say bye.
Bye-bye-bye.
Assemble, I'm going to ask you to say bye.
Okay, bye.
We'll catch you guys next week. Peace out. right? Like I'll take the head right off the body, and then I'll eat the body first,